Good morning. It is Sunday. It is a race day. So we have got 2 heats and the final. There's no warm-up. We're straight into the heats, and we're here with Isaac Jameson. Say hi, Isaac.
You alright, everyone?
Right. So Isaac you're starting P1, aren't you?
Yeah, P1.
P1.
Good place to start.
Good place to start. Well, I don't know on this track.
P2 is probably the best place to
P2's
start.
got the outside
yeah.
line. So Isaac is following his social medias. I'll stick it down here. He's got like 70,000 followers. 72,000 followers. So I'll put him down here. He doesn't need more followers, but give us a follow anyway. So yeah, today is race day. We'll see what happens. You get a mixture of me and them on camera today. And I hope you enjoy part 1, part 2 is part 3. And today, because of the points, Zach starts in 6th. So we actually stand a chance. So let's get back to yawning, get those karts prepped. Let's get on track.
Yeah, man.
So,
thank you.
Last night was fun. X-Kart got on the barbecue. We arranged a bit of a water fight with the kids, which was nice. All the other kids from all the other awnings and all the privateers all started getting involved. It was a really good evening. However, our water fight was squashed. So apparently here at GYG, if you stay overnight, you pay £10, I think it is. And while the kids were filling up their buckets of water, because there's a tap down there, the GYG over, pushed the kids out of the way. They're about 9, 10 years old, grabbed the hose off them. I wouldn't say aggressive, but passive aggressive, I suppose. And then turned around and said, on the water meter, you can't use it for water fights, it's a waste of water. Apparently his water bill is £14,000 a year. So I worked that out, that works around about 49 quid a day. And so I offered him 50 quid. I won't tell you what, I'll give you 50 quid. And then, give the kids free range, they're not using that much water. And apparently that's not enough. They wanted £400 because that pays their wages to get out of their house to come down to us. So not wholly impressed, GYG. Your track is beautiful, but they're kids. Let them have fun. This is it. We give you the real life point of karting. So anyway, no more water fights at GYG, unless decides to let kids have fun. Right, let's get my tea down, Nick. Let's go and get ready for racing. Top team of the Grid Marshals.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Day.
It's beautiful. And yeah, Andy's behind there. Best name ever.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, bit of controversy at GYG now.
Hi.
So after the instance last night of the water fight, I don't know if that's part of it, but there was a couple of kids that apparently stepped over a fence line onto the private property of GYG. He's grabbed them, had a go at them, and one of the lads came back very, very upset. And now GYG wants to shut the meeting down because, but however, he's not MSUK, he can't shut the meeting down. And imagine if he did, there'd be a lot of angry parents out there. So GYG, not impressed. Yes, I get it, it's your private property, it's your karting track. But kids are kids, they make mistakes. You can't take it out on everybody. And frankly, your behaviour is unacceptable. But it's done, and what's done, and we all learn from our mistakes, don't we?
Right, Zach, good luck. You can do this. Little cheeky smile there. So we're on our way to the first superheat of Sunday. Zach starting in 6th position.
So I mentioned earlier that someone within GYG, this is that person. They basically approached Harry, who's 17 years old, and asked him what he's doing in the paddock. He's not allowed on this ground. He's got. You can tell Harry's not comfortable at all. He watches his back. I saw it coming, and I went over there and gave a bit of support to Harry. And this person backed off a little bit, which is quite nice. So still not acceptable, but the race went ahead anyway. And to safeguard everybody, Emma put the camera straight on. He's got photographs of Harry on his phone, so we put the camera on to make sure that everyone was safe and nothing untoward happened. You appreciate the backup there?
He's got your photo on his phone, hasn't he? Because I saw him, I clocked him, and then I saw him pointing at you and then walking straight over. I can see him trying to be as intimidating as he can be this week or today. And it makes my stomach churn, I don't like it. I'm not going what way?
Valve down. So valve down.
Yes, we always try and balance our rear wheels with the valves. It's hardly any weight at all, I know, but if the wheel on the left has the valve at the top coming down, we always put the wheel on the right with the valve at the bottom poking up, just so that, again, they're evenly balanced.
Hi, morning, guys. Same as yesterday, 2 out laps. All right. Some of you have seen what happens in turn 1 from the start. Try not to match them lads out there, all right? Because 6 or 7 into a tight gap corner doesn't go, all right? Somebody's going to come off, all right? And then you'll get penalised for that. So please, race with respect out there on the corners and stuff like that. Don't keep knocking everybody off, all right? And girls, have a good race. Thank you very much for listening.
Good luck, lads.
Bambinos, cadets, and then into junior road acts.
Poor driver there worrying about, oh God, he can't get his kart started.
For instance.
Number 55, not going anywhere. Ronnie Legg.
Oh, that's a shame.
Come on, get it going. Get. Go on. Quick. Right, okay, go on, out of the back.
Apologies. Well, here we go then. It'll be Isaac Jameson in the number 19 kart on pole. Elijah Hazelwood on the outside of row number 1.
Here they come. Okay. Oh shit, what's going on? What the is going on?
And, thanks to Damon, Ronnie Legg. The restart did right. Oh, it's all got. Oh dear. That could be big. And they're going to go.
That's got to be a false start. What on earth happened there? Okay, so we've got a red flag out.
Going to go around again. Somebody coming out of the final corner. Oh, number 40.
48, is it?
Is it the 40 or
48
the
46?
8. It's not going to be.
Well, somebody lost it mid-pack, didn't they?
Yes, there they are going around. And of course, then it was the number 14 kart that lost of Lewis Gilbert. That was the first driver to spin. And Lewis was due to start 3rd.
Right, they're going to have to stop the race because we need to get this kart off the track. Huge disappointment for whoever that driver is. Right, they're going to hold them up there, I expect, back up at the marshal post where they had to bunch together earlier. So kart number 44, whoever you are, it's going to be gutted. Right, they're now having to re-grid everyone into the correct order. There was a definite smash kind of in the middle. He's all right. I think he's just utterly frustrated.
They're allowed to open up, aren't they? Once the lights go out, aren't they? They're allowed to break formation.
Yeah, and
that's
what happened.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I wasn't watching. I'll be honest. I don't know, waiting for them to come this way.
Yeah.
I think it must have been near the back, was it?
It was kind of in the middle.
Oh, because I was watching the first lot going round. Dan's there, anyway, the clerks are there, let them, or race them.
Oh yeah, he'll be telling them exactly where to go and what to do.
Regridding them now.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that Dan's been he's strict, but he's consistently strict, isn't he? Which is good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, Chief Ashton. There he is, yes.
Yes, we incurred the wrath of Mr. Ashton yesterday by not signing on.
Oh dear.
Yes, we do apologise.
Oh, fair enough.
Do apologise, Dan. Do forgive us.
Okay, so we're just waiting for everyone to be re-gridded, get back into where they need to go. No, it's all good. You're going to be on our video.
No,
you're going to be famous.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you are. There she is. She's going to be famous.
I don't do pictures. Oh no. That's mean. I'm going to tell Dan.
Go that girl. You gave her a media pass. Don't do it again.
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to her.
How long have you been a marshal for?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. A long time. I would like to say, at least 15 years, maybe a bit more.
And what's your name? We'll give
Christine.
you a shout out. There we go. Shout out for Christine.
Yeah.
Okay, so drivers come off and they've re-gridded them, taking out that driver. So Zach is now starting in position 5, which now puts him on the inside. Okay, here we come. Speeding up. Oh, getting the tram lines.
Catch up with that, but it was a good clean start this time around.
It's an X-Kart 1-2 through turn 1 and up the hill towards Spoon. It's still an X-Kart 1-2. Just trying to see the number on which of those X-Kart drivers. Is it Jameson? Is it Hazelwood? Down the hill to the carousel through the...
Jameson.
It's Jameson that leads from the pole position, and the number 19 it is.
Okay, so here they come coming round. We've got Isaac first. Then we've got Elijah. Full course yellow. So we've got a warning at 10:44 for Elijah Hazel. We've got a warning at 10:44 for Isaac as well.
Which are the official distributors for the TB kart. They are currently, and we've got a Battenberg flag.
I'm not sure what the warnings are about. So they've come through from Dan Ashton, the race director. Okay, so here's the driver coming off. They're probably trying to get him off.
The reason we are under the Battenberg flag is for an incident on the run down to the carousel. Driver is up and out of his go-kart. That would be the number 27 of Pierce Whitehead. There he is.
Okay, he's walking fairly slowly. He's obviously injured. He's holding his hand. No one really knows what's going on. We don't understand what's going on. There's no karts on track now. There's no drivers on track. We've still got the Battenbergs out. Right, okay, I reckon they're going to wait until they come over the start-finish line and then that green flag's going to go up. Here we go. Right.
Green flag waves and we are racing once again. 2.5 minutes plus change to go.
Go then, through the compression, Devil's Elbow, and then the paddock turn, and then across the line.
So we've got 3 X-Kart drivers in the top 4. In fact, no, we've got 4 X-Kart drivers in the top 5.
That tails-away shot, it really is fantastic. Jameson, Hazelwood, Gilbert, Zach Jennings 4th, Elijah Hartley 5th, Alfie Forrester, Cooper Campbell-Lee still in 7th, Ethan Bath. The only movement in the top 10, Zach Mackay ahead of Ronnie Legg for 9th.
It's another nail-biter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming round. They're still in the same formation as they were earlier. Oh, and we've got 9 seconds to go and 1 lap.
Good job by Lewis Gilbert. Number 1, got turned around the first start. That's going to shake anyone's confidence, even these youngsters. Then number 2 is surrounded by teammates. And you know that they will work together if at all possible. So he can't make a mistake.
They are working together just to prove Bradley wrong, because that 5th place kart has not been able to make any kind of inroads. Elijah Hartley in 5th with Cooper Campbell-Lee, Alfie Forrester, Zach Mackay.
Okay, Lewis Gilbert's pulling the fastest lap time with 43.60. You've definitely got the top 4, so pulling away from the rest of the group here. Zach's just pulled the fastest lap. He's on 43.55.
They've got their own group, 5th downwards.
Yes.
This leading group here across the line to complete what is lap number 8 now. These 4 seem to be working together, but they're on the last lap.
Yeah, and you can now start looking at Zach Jennings in 4th position. He's starting to move around offline to maybe think about passing Gilbert, but Gilbert has got designs on 2nd place Elijah Hazelwood. But it's looking like they're going to... I'd be surprised if anybody makes a move in the top 4 through these final couple of corners.
So currently he's quicker than Lewis. Oh, this is it, race end.
Looks as though, they played it nice and safe. This is only the first superheat. Yes.
Yeah.
Second rabble crossing the line.
Yeah, but good spot, Henry. Just look at that purple lap time from Lewis Gilbert. He did have designs.
Yes.
That was the fastest lap of the whole race. And
Well done, young man. Of course you can, when you come off. Well done, Elijah. Brilliant.
So there you go, that's Superheat 1 done. We came 4th. Let's make some space. We've got Lewis Gilbert, and obviously Zach and Lewis Gilbert very evenly matched, so it's a fair fight between them. I think that's going to be the fight between those two all day. We've got park firming our tyres again, so the top 10 basically park firming tyres. I can't get Zach Kart because it's right at the back there, so I'm just going to sit and wait. But he's done well. That was an interesting race. Never seen so many Battenbergs.
I was going to say, do you want me to screw your nuts on, my love?
Yeah, please. Screw my nuts any day with that.
Right, this is the first of the day. We had 4 yesterday. Let's see how many we can push. Right, okay, should we head back? Zach, Ronnie came up and said that was an excellent drive. He said your first rolling start was great. He said, and then when they did the second rolling start, he went, that was equally great.
I messed up the second rolling start because I went behind the wrong person.
I was going to say, you started on the inside and then ended up on the outside.
Yeah.
You moved.
I sort of remembered my old position.
Okay, we go again for Superheat number 2. Zach finished the last round in 4th, which is a fantastic position. Sadly, Isaac Jameson, an X-Kart teammate who came first, he's been disqualified as he had a worn clutch. He'll go back out again sort of now in the same starting positions. Okay, there's Zach with the tyres. Okay, working together as a little mini team.
The heart of family karting.
It is the heart of family karting. Rumour has it, parents think that the X-Kart drivers are too quick Therefore, they must be cheating. Therefore, I'm assuming they think we must be dipping our tyres. Hence, we're all having to put our tyre, or the top 10 drivers having to put their tyres into Parfirme. Trust me, this will make absolutely no difference. None of the X-Kart drivers are cheating. They've obviously just got a very, very good setup. Well, right there we've got Lewis Gilbert, always having it up into the top 4. Hi Lewis, give us a wave. We did joke earlier and said we need his address so that we can send him a Christmas card. He did find that quite funny. You know, one of the things that I do always laugh at is all the hand signals that you get.
P1 and 2, can I have a word up here, please? Okay. So, when you get into the corner over there, you see where he is in that booth over there? Yeah. You see where the man is with the photography further above him? Yeah. There, I want you slowing down. Okay. All right. P1, which is you, Isaac. Right. I want you slowing down and have a good race. Thank you.
Well, there you go. That's Grid Marshall basically having a chat with P1, P2 about the rolling start, when to slow down, basically giving him instructions, and he does it every race we've seen as a Grid Marshall, getting the P1, P2 to tell him how to set the pace. So.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Junior Primo grid lining up there, Henry.
Yes.
I'll leave you to read that.
No problem.
And I'll nip into the pits for a quick tyre change.
Oh, fair enough, okay. It's 29 karts. It's an X-Kart sweep.
Be careful out there. That's it. So
Good luck,
I've got to get off the grid.
We have got a green flag. The karts have been released. I just want to say hello again to Joshua Owen. Matty Street is one of the good guys in karting.
Does he know him?
Primos are just going to go out now. They've got one formation lap to warm their tyres, and here they come.
Here we go.
Here we go then. We've got the start of the race.
Oh, Zach, come on, put your foot down. Oh, no. Thinking he might have lost a couple of places there.
Heading towards Spoon now.
Out of the
21,
first corner. Yeah.
Elijah Hazelwood from the pole.
Yeah, so Hazelwood, actually from the outside, now, we will keep one eye on our timing screen, the official notice board. Was that a good start, a very good start, or was it a
too good start? Yeah. As the lead battle was 2 karts, it's about to become 6, I think, Henry.
Yeah, and there are 2 karts parked. They look like there's the 2 drivers. Oh, it's the 78
71
Luke.
and 78.
That'll be Harry Ward and Lily Shaw.
Come on, Zach. Okay, so Dan Ashton, race director there, obviously on the radios monitoring everything and everyone.
Here we go. We've got a battle that is beginning to cause a drop in lap time for the 2 X-Kart drivers, with Hazelwood and Jameson now beginning. Well, it's all about that green helmet of Isaac Jameson there, who kind of showed his cards a little bit to Elijah Hazelwood and showed that he's not necessarily going to just follow him round. He wants to actually lead this Junior Primo second superheat. This is allowing Gilbert and the rest of that pack to gain ground. And look at that, Henry, almost on the rear bumper there coming through the final turn. Jameson, Gilbert, Jennings, Legg, that's your top 5. Off towards Spoon, up and over the brow, into our view. Just karts just skittering on the brakes there. Remember, only brake on the rear axle do these karts, only one brake, and it's a solid rear axle. So it's kind of like having no differential at all. It is, in fact, it's not like having no, it's like they haven't got a differential.
Yeah, and then you marvel at the kart control of these teenagers.
Okay, Alfie Forrest has just pulled the fastest lap time on 43.11.
Just how they've got to sort of calculate everything in their minds, 3 inches off the ground, nose to tail with one another down the hill.
Going to go and stand down behind Josh East over here. Definitely staying out of the way of the track cameras. Got in trouble for that yesterday. Ooh, one is so close to Zach. Come on, Zach. So Alfie Forrest has just pulled the fastest lap time, 43.07.
Because we've got Hazelwood managing, really, with this age group, the junior primo class we talk about, 12 to 14-year-olds. Have we got Hazelwood managing the lead here to a point?
Now Jameson is as close as he's been for some time. This is where you think, minute to go, all bets are off. Teammate or not, I've got to go for it now. Gilbert still there in third, Jennings fourth, Legg and Forrester. Although Legg and Forrester, they've done all that hard work catching this lead group, and now they're being dropped just when it comes to crunch time. And it's Super Heat A, which is Lewis Gilbert, Mark II, versus 3 X-Karts.
Same thing, isn't it? It's going to be exactly the same sort of deal into the final as well. I'm not quite sure as we get turned around there.
Okay, there has been a change. We've now got Zach in third.
The number 14, Lewis Gilbert, found himself with an open door really on Isaac Jameson, and he perhaps looked for it, goes down the inside and just gets it all wrong on the brakes there. I think that was more to do with being...
Oh, hang on a minute. What is going on? Where's Lewis gone?
On the brakes, or did he get help round?
That was Zach Jennings, who I think misjudged.
Yes, and a warning has just popped up for Zach Jennings, so that was deemed to be contact from Zach Jennings.
Okay, so Zach's been given a warning, 12:48. So Lewis Gilbert is currently down in 9th.
Behind Hazelwood, and he's in fact closing in on... He's been closed upon by Jennings and Forrester, who has got past Ronnie Legg in the midst of all that.
Here we are on the last lap now, as Elijah Hazelwood continues in the lead. That's the car just ahead of the green helmet of Isaac Jameson, who's kind of responded, Henry. He must be listening to you.
So Elijah pulling away in first, Isaac still in second, Zach in third.
Because he's responded, he's woken up. He's realised that Zach Jennings is close. We're getting to the last few corners of this lap here at Glan-y-Gors, the last few corners of Superheat 2, and there is Hazelwood taking the flag from his teammate Isaac Jameson. Zach Jennings makes an X-Kart 1, 2, 3.
Over the finish line, Zach is third. Well done, lads, and well done, X-Kart. Here's our top 3. Elijah, Isaac, Zach. Well done. An X-Kart trio.
Okay, so we came third, which means it's scrutineering time. What do you want, gents? You want the ECU? Okay. Right, so the ECU is the bit that basically is your computer of the car. It changes depending on what class you are. You can shoot an ECU. I've known before that they've reprogrammed them.
Press that button, pull the tab out. That's it. I just push my tab back into the unit.
There you go. So what are you testing here for, sir?
Just basically checking the map on the ECU is the correct one for the class.
Yeah.
And to make sure it hasn't been modified in any way, which this will tell me. Right, max there.
Yeah. And that's the number.
That's the correct number on there.
So basically it's like you're just plugging it in, just reading the whole ECU.
Yeah.
So when do people reprogram these?
They used to, yeah.
Right.
No, you don't see them off as much anymore because of this.
There you go.
Okay.
Test okay. You pass. There you go. ECU. Right. Tyres off. Can you do with my nuts, please, Murph? Screw them on. Thank you. You see, after all these years married, Emma still looks after them. Have a wave to the camera. There you go.
It's the final race of the day. Junior Primo. Zach starting in third position with Elijah and Isaac in top 2. So top 3 drivers are X-Kart with Lewis Gilbert, in fourth. I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. Right, this is Harry Ward. He's new to X-Kart. He's one of our newest drivers. He's not had the best of days today, but we wish you the very best of luck going out today, all right? Do your best. So Kart 71, look out for Harry Ward. We've also been following our friend Fletcher Grounds this afternoon. He's been racing in junior at Bayford Meadows. They've just had their final and he came third. So huge congratulations, Fletcher. Podium finish, that has been coming for years. And you are so deserving of that. I'm getting emotional. I'm sure Kaz is all over the place right now, but yeah, really, really well done. Thank you for everything you've done this weekend on grid, making sure we're all in the right places.
You're more than welcome. Just keep everybody safe.
That's true, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Love it. Look at that. One way to keep yourself cool. And in we go.
I'm waiting for the whistle and being rebellious.
While they're waiting for Andy to blow his whistle.
Alex, leave the grid, please.
Let's have a look at the grid. I'm going to have to be quick.
Go-karting,
Yeah,
yes.
I'll have to be quick. Elijah Hazelwood, glorious pole position. Score 5 points. That's an almost perfect score for him. Lewis Gilbert, the second. He's on the front row with him. Zach Jennings and Isaac Jameson are next up. Then we've got Alfie Forrester, Ronnie Legg on row 3. Aston Brown and Elijah Hartley. Cooper Campbell-Lee's current championship leader on 9th. Noah Clark 10th. Ethan Bath, Samuel Yeadon, Oscar Pitt, Oscar Shevich, Archie Ray Watson, Pierce Whitehead, Thomas Ambler, Josh Whittaker, Luke Wells, Thomas Butcher, Miles Cleworth, Harry Ward, Zach Mackay, Lily Shaw is 24th. Then we've got Noah Jones, George Ralston, Lucas Olofsson, Charlie Thompson and Jasper Oakes. 29 karts. I've qualified 29 karts of what we got out there.
Excellent. Good work from them all. Now, Lewis Gilbert has been fast, but is, as a lot of these drivers are, prone to a moment or two of inconsistency. They come to the line.
Looks a good start,
Henry.
Henry.
A good start. Gilbert there gets X-Karted out of the way. And there's a false start.
False start.
Oh, and one of the TV karts has at the moment, that's the number 95 of Archie Ray Watson. But don't panic, that's not the one that you can win in the raffle.
Oh shit, loads of them are off. Yellow flag. More drama on the juniors. Right, so currently we've got Elijah in first, Lewis Gilbert in second, Zach in third. Why are they slowing down again? Is that a full start? Okay, full start. Right, okay, here we go. It's in a straight line.
It's Hazelwood and Gilbert and everybody else slotting in behind them.
Okay, game on. Lewis Gilbert, the false start. I think it was the number 19 kart of Isaac Jameson, who just sort of eased Gilbert wide through the first corner, through Clubhouse Corner, and that cost Gilbert a couple of places.
Nervous.
Yeah, me too. Considering Zach qualified in 14, and he's actually the first 2 heats in 14, so went up position 3 on the final grid. It's a fantastic achievement.
Stuff. There's the lead, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They just keep coming. This train of junior primos.
Isaac is slightly quicker than Zach. Zach's 43.5, Isaac's 43.38.
Hit their apexes, and perhaps the junior primo class reminds you and I that they're only, the relative inexperience, and it just shows the consistency at the top level of karting. The top level of this sport is very, very consistent. You've got to be absolutely inch perfect for the whole of the race.
Yeah, you try and get into a go-kart that travels at over 70 miles an hour with a sort of a solid rear axle sort of braking system that every time you brake, the kart doesn't want to turn in.
Yeah.
And then you put yourself with 28 other equally as testosterone-fueled, hungry other drivers, all trying to back you tooth and nail, and then you try and hit every apex every single lap. And see how you get on.
Third is amazing, more than happy with that. Do you get the chance for a clean overtake further into the rounds and you can get a second place, that would be amazing too. Zach's fastest on track with a 43.13.
But Gilbert is looking quick on this lap. Last time around, the top 3 drivers all did their personal best laps. Zach Jennings in third place, a 43.11, fastest lap of the race.
Oh, come on, Zach, so rooting for you to do well. So Zach's on 43.11 lap time currently, quicker than first and second.
I can imagine the commentary now. He's going, Jennings has got the fastest lap, he's closing on Lewis Gilbert.
Anything can happen.
Are they going to be writing Christmas cards to each other?
Although Lewis isn't giving Zach the signal to work with me, is he?
No, work with me, work with me.
Would you like a tryout?
Gilbert was a smidge quicker than race leader Hazelwood that time around, but to be fair, it's Jennings who is the driver on the rise in terms of lap times.
Zach is closing in on Lewis Gilbert. Okay, we're down to 43 seconds. We are literally down to the last 2 laps. Huh?
2 laps.
Here we go then, because Lewis Gilbert is going to be challenged. The driver Zach Jennings there on that black and white X-Kart. He wants to make it an X-Kart 1-2. Lewis Gilbert says, no, I'm going to stand in between you on the podium, and time is running out. So 30 seconds or so on the clock as they cross the line. So it'll be 2 more laps to go. So it'll be the last lap board next time. And look at this, it's coming. Yep. Zach Jennings closing on Lewis Gilbert.
Lewis behind Zach now. We've got Zach behind Lewis. He's closing in.
He's going to have to wait for the opening, and Gilbert, if he's not careful, is going to have to watch the door being left open, and that door is left wide open.
Oh my God, has he done it? He's done it, he's done it. He's done second. Oh my God, he's got second. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach, you can do this.
At Spoon, as they go down the hill to the carousel, and it's this late apex that catches Lewis Gilbert napping, and great drive there from Zach Jennings, who was waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, and I've got to say that Gilbert, he might complain, saying, oh, he pushed me out of the way. No, you left the door open, Lewis.
Come on, Zach. Oh my God. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, there may have been a little bit of side pod to side pod touching, but that was because Jennings was already there.
Qualifying at 14th when he was one of the quickest one out there, working his way through the grids, through all the heats, currently in second. Okay, we're on the last lap. Come on, I know anything can happen, but let's go for this. Come on, can you hang on to this? Hang on to this.
You cannot leave a gap like that 2 laps before the end of the main event at this level. Valuable lesson, but now Gilbert on the last lap has a chance to return the favour.
Yeah,
can't get it done there though.
Opportunities running low, as I'm afraid we are running out of time for this one. We're on the last lap now at the carousel for the last time.
Come on, he's closing. Oh my gosh, he's close, he's close, he's close. Come on. Come on.
Heading towards turns 5 and 6, time running out. Gilbert just latching onto the rear bumper of Jennings in that second place. Meanwhile, Elijah Hazelwood, he's the leader, getting into the compression through the Devil's Elbow and onto the final turn.
Watch these last bends. I'm jiggling around with nerves.
Come on.
Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. The flag is out. The flag is out. Come on.
For the checkered flag flying, an X-Kart 1 and 2 with with Elijah Hazelwood and Zach Jennings taking the win and second place. Lewis Gilbert, he'll be disappointed, I think, Henry, with third. However, it's a strong finish. Isaac Jameson fourth.
Fantastic! Oh, brilliant. So proud. Oh, brilliant. Oh, can't help but get emotional. Fantastic result. So good. Let's go again. It's going to go in scrutineering yet again. And he's doing the trolley dash back down to the area where the carts come in. I need to find out what all these things are called. Here they come, top 3.
Right, Jennings, what do I do?
Go on, go in for it. It came second. That's good enough. That's good enough. Thanks, Charlie.
I told him
Carbs.
the podium was there.
All right, carbs off. Right, oh yeah, of course
Well
mate,
done,
sorry.
Lewis. Third. Are you chuffed for that?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, well done. It's a brilliant race.
Oh, come on.
Well done, Zach. So proud of you.
Qualifying that 14th to that
Brilliant.
is f***ing amazing. Excuse my French. Okay, so back to scrutineering again. So, as always, I've forgotten to bring my right tool to take the carb off. So I'm using a pair of pliers. So yeah, we had the carb checked. On standby. Zach, answer that. It's Nanny Jennings. Thank you. Yeah, well done, mate. That was a good, clean race, that was. Right. That's Zach's Nanny and Grandad on the phone. They obviously watched the race. I can hear them talking now, they're very excited. So, right, so yeah, we had our carb checked last time. We were here. No, it's right, it's fine. It's okay. So they're probably going to do the same thing. Probably the floats. Make sure there's no playing with it. And obviously when you take your carb off, we got to empty the fuel. Don't drink that thing, it's Ribena, will you?
No, we don't do that. It's too strong as it is.
It looks more like
That's all I've got. I don't know that.
that new haze rosé. More like.
Bit rosé. Restock my toolbox if this is going to be happening because I keep minimal tools in my box that's under the car. But now we keep getting scrutineered. I keep having to rely on Chris to borrow tools.
This is a new one.
Got to put this all back together again now. This.
Good thing I've took these apart quite a few times.
Good, you can help me put mine back together again.
I can do if you want.
So I think you put the things in the wrong place. Right, can I start now? Okay, so basically what I've done here is I've taken the top off and then I'll leave it, I don't know the name, sorry.
Dizzy.
Sorry?
Dizzy.
Dizzy. This is Dizzy. So Dizzy's basically weighing them and then what else do you want me to take off?
Gasket off.
Gasket off. As you notice, the scrutineers can't actually take things apart, it has to be done by the mechanic. So that's checking the float heights, basically there's a little bar in it and people bend it to adjust those float heights to make it go faster. All of them, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's come.
No, they take them both, but I can cope with that.
You cope with that?
Yeah, top hat's come off.
You are going to help me. You are going to have to help me put this back together again, Dizzy.
That's 50 quid for a carb rebuild. What I charge at home.
You know, I think so lucky it's like TKM. They used to strip the engines to TKM and just give you a whole box of
box of stuff back. So what are you actually testing for, Dizzy?
So this is just for the height, the depth, the pinhole,
Yeah.
all the fuel flow basically. That's all I'm gonna do.
So I assume people can cheat with these pins.
Yeah, definitely. They've all got a setting.
Right.
And they've got to be as they was out of the factory.
If this don't work next time I start, Dizzy, I'm going to come back and complain.
And if you win,
If I win, then
I get my 50 quid?
I'll get you your 50 quid.
That is a joke, by the way.
I'll pay him later. Do you take credit card?
Cash is king.
Cash is king.
So then, just before we finish, to check that we got them floats in the right way,
Yeah.
we give it a shake test. And you need to hear them floats rattling.
Okay.
If they don't rattle, you put them in upside down.
And then we do the blowy test.
The blowy test. Just the blowy test.
The blowy test is the best one.
And turn it upside down and blow it.
Dizzy, thank you so much for your help. Pleasure learning from you. Thank you, fella. See you at next one. That's scrutiny and done. Right, so that was an amazing drive by Zach. To come from qualifying 14th to come in P2 in the final is amazing. Hats off to that. Was clean driving all the way through. And then the other two as well. Hazelwood done really well. Lewis Gilbert done really well, so well done to a pair of them. Right, let's get this car stripped. Thanks, buddy.
Right, should we go and get Calippo?
Yeah.
It's presentation time.
Okay, Junior Primo now finishing in 5th position and taking the award for the best privateer, Aston Brown. Finishing in 4th place and taking the award for best novice, Isaac Jameson. Finishing in P3 A really good weekend. Lewis Gilbert, the second. Top two now, 7/10 of a second separating them. Finishing in second place, Zach Jennings. But your winner, and I'm contractually obliged to say thanks to his amazing mechanic, it's Elijah Hazelwood.
Elijah's the scholarship when they come from Indoor Karting. Wow.
And again, X-Karts, they do a scholarship every year. James Kell is a former winner. Elijah is this year's X-Kart scholarship winner. And I know that this year's scholarship takes place September at Wilton Mill. And I'm very pleased to be involved in that. Trying to find another undiscovered young talent to propel into this wonderful, crazy, mad world we call go-karting. Congratulations, that's Junior Primo.
Turned up, won races, went home.
Well, it's Sunday. That's the day over. I hope you X-Kart clean sweep. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, please use our discount down here. Zenico 5% off Grand Prix Racewear, who are one of our sponsors, to support them, to support us. We'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it.
And if you want to join the team, do the scholarship.
Absolutely, the scholarship. And if you go back on the watch my video about the scholarship, I'm talking to Matty and he gives you all the hints and tips. And what I'll do is I'll link it to this video somehow. So see you next round at PFI. See you later.